We are often confused about how to make better decisions fast. Should we be all logical and use only our brains, or shall we listen to our hearts? Today, I will tell you how to make better decisions fast by following 6 specific steps. I have applied these steps several times in the past, but recently I have applied these steps to start my alternate career as a YouTuber. Will I succeed or will I fail? I don't know yet. I will publish a separate video on this after I have couple of months under my belt. However, for now, I can tell you I was feeling very happy when I took this decision, which is one of the steps in how to make better decisions fast. So let's dive in and find out what are the steps. The process of decision making can be broadly categorized into 2 parts: to use our brain and to consult our hearts. For this, we have to follow 6 critical steps. Let me remind you, none of these steps are optional. Now, let's look into the first category, to use our brains. Step 1. Focusing on the real need. What do I mean by real need? Let's say you are stuck in a job you don't like. You think you cannot leave the job because you have to pay your bills or take care of your family. Here, the real need is to earn money to pay your bills and take care of your family, not earn money through this particular job. Or, let's say you want to lose weight through yoga or kickboxing. Here, the real need is to reduce weight, not the type of exercise. Maybe you are stuck in a bad relationship. The real need is to end the relationship and find someone with whom you can connect to. Whatever it is, we must first stop proceeding with a bad decision. Once you have done that, you will be free to focus on the real need and will be able to inform yourself of options, which is our step number 2. Most of us think in the following ways. Let's look into the previous examples again. You are stuck in an unfulfilling job because you have no other option to pay your bills. Because you have a thyroid problem, you have no other option but to remain fat. You are stuck in a bad relationship and fear to end it because you may not find your right match. You have no other option. Let me tell you something. Stop kidding yourself. We all have options. If you don't like your job, change it. Or maybe you can follow your dreams. If you cannot lose weight, please don't blame your poor thyroid gland for that. Find out what needs to be done for your health condition to lose weight. If you're stuck in a bad relationship, end it. This will improve your relationship with yourself. Meet new people, join new groups, pick up some activity you like. Who knows? You may find someone with whom you can truly connect. We all have options. We just have to focus on informing us, like what needs to be done to change your job or chase your dreams. What precaution is needed for your thyroid problem when you are trying to lose weight? Or what are the activities or group you would like to join to meet new people? But whatever options you choose, please think it through. In the past, I often used to feel only if somebody would have helped me or mentored me to navigate through my life challenges. And I really did find some great mentors. But did that work? In ancient India, we used to have Gurukul system, where students used to go and get mentored by great sages or guru. However, in this modern world, this system is long extinct from most of the countries. As an alternative, you may turn to your seniors or a successful person in your field for mentoring. But guess what? They don't know the real you, your thought process, your experiences. With their help, you can only go so far. You have a much better way. Turn to your old self. Examine your past mistakes. Examine what led to the mistakes. What should you have done differently? You will get the answer. Also, before taking a decision, think about consequences. What will happen if you quit your current job? What will happen if you start running 4 kilometers every day? What will happen if you end the relationship. Think, think, think. You are your best guide. As Henry Ford said, thinking is the hardest work there is, which is probably the reason so few engage in it. Now let me summarize on how to use your brain to make a decision. Ask yourself, am I meeting the real need? Informing myself of options and thinking it through? If the answer is no to any of your questions, go back and work on it until the answer is yes. Now let's delve into the matter of hearts, shall we? Step 4. Am I being honest with myself? Let me give you an example. Every year, I start with the resolution that I will lose weight. I'll get up at 4:30 in the morning, start running, yoga, go to gym, all in one shot. Reality, when the alarm rings, I put it to snooze and go back to sleep. Now let's analyze the situation. I have been a night owl for all my life, and so I have been a late riser. Every year on 31st December, in my immense wisdom, I decide to change the pattern which was there with me for years. And mind you, I was intelligent enough not to make a plan. So, my mind and body went into a shock, and the result, snoozing of the alarm and going back to sleep. I was completely delusional. So, a couple of months back, I changed the approach. I started to go to sleep 5 minutes early and wake up 5 minutes early. I would follow it for a week and would take out another 5 minutes from my sleep and go to sleep another 5 minutes early. Result? Now I wake up every day by 5 am. You may say, it is still not 4:30 am. But hey, it is a far better result than snoozing. And now I am being completely honest with myself, which is most important. I will suggest the same for you. Be completely honest with yourself. Making decision gets easier if you are honest with yourself and trust your intuition. So now we are in step number 5, which is trust your intuition. Have you ever felt butterflies in your stomach? Seeing somebody for the first time? Or let's say you are passing through a street late in the night and felt uncomfortable for no apparent reason. That is intuition. If you break it up, you get intuition, which means the tuition or consultation that you get from within, which are nothing but subconscious impressions that you have gathered throughout your life through various experiences and situations. Okay, I get it. Now you must be thinking I am crazy. But remember, in the beginning of the video I told you, one of the reasons I started this YouTube channel is because I was feeling happy about my decision. Okay, enough about me. Now think about a couple of your past decisions. Focus on the ones where you were anxious or stressed, confused or egotistical. What was the outcome? Please let me know in the comment section below. Now focus on your past decisions where you were happy, energized or calm. How did that turn out? If you have no apparent answers, I will encourage you to observe your feelings during decision-making process. And trust me, they will guide you to a much better decision. Which brings us to the next step, which is you deserve better. Do you think you deserve better or do you believe you deserve better? Don't know the difference? Okay, let me give you a couple of examples. Do you find yourself asking that, oh, I wanted that role to grow in my career. Why didn't I act on time? Why am I stuck in this relationship after being repeatedly mistreated? Or let's say you have a very bad health and your doctor suggested that you should exercise regularly, but you continue to be a couch potato. If any of this is true, then you think you deserve better. But in reality, you don't believe you deserve better. This is also called fear of success. Don't believe me? Search it yourself. YouTube has tons of videos on this subject. But why do we fear success? The root cause can be anything, from your bad childhood, some pain or trauma associated with success, or maybe inherently you are a shy person and subconsciously don't want to be in limelight. But whatever it may be, the good news is you can break the pattern. But how? Focus on your goal and align your behavior with your goal. If you find yourself guilty of not doing that, don't beat yourself up. Just align yourself again with your goal, and in no time, you will be free from this subconscious fear of success. So, to summarize, ask yourself, does my decision show I am honest with myself, trust my intuition, and deserve better? And answer the questions in yes or no, and never take no for an answer. If you can follow these 6 steps, then you will figure out the riddle of how to make better decisions fast. Please give a thumbs up if you have liked the video, and do not forget to subscribe to my channel.